Morning guys, here we are at the Alice Springs Desert Park. Not really sure what's here, but we're going to have a look anyway. It is pretty cool. Alice Springs Desert Park, let's have a look at this. Nocturnal house, theatre, rivers, dingo territory, kangaroos. Welcome.
I'm gonna let the sun shine in today. I'm trying to make this darkness go away.
I'll get him over for you. Hey little fella. So here's the amphitheatre, and this is where the bird show is about to happen.
My job to introduce you to some of the fantastic species, like the willy wagtail here. Now, he's not actually part of the show today, okay? So don't let him distract you guys too much. He can be extremely cute and extremely distracting, so yeah, don't let him distract you guys too much. But mostly we're going to be chatting about raptors, like this guy here. This is a whistling kite. I think I saw before, there's also a black kite flying around. Now, kites are very successful here in the desert because they're what we call opportunistic predators. So basically, instead of actively hunting down prey, they're more likely to be hanging around easy food resources, trying to use as little energy as possible. Rubbish tips, fire fronts, all going to be good places to find kites. Stage fright today, come on. There you go. Good job, buddy. Now you guys are, I see some people chuckling at his little waddle that he has here. He's very majestic.
I'm gonna let this.
Gidgee skink on the log there, Gidgee skink. And right up the top, if you can see him, is a bearded dragon.
Sunshine in today. I'm trying to make this darkness go away. I'll paint with colors and I'll sing until my lungs give out. I'm gonna let the sun shine in today.
Well guys, that was pretty well worth it. Ros put the prices up at the start, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. I think it cost me $26 a person. There are some things we didn't film. The parks, well, what time is it now? It's 12 o'clock. We got here at
12 now.
9, and we probably still could have spent longer time here. We're just going to have a look at some other stuff. But if you come to Alice, I think this is one place. The Desert Centre is worth a visit, especially if you have kids. There's a lot of interactive stuff to do here.
And beautiful background. Look around this way, behind us. The scenery is just amazing. There's so many species of bird, black cockatoos, there's kangaroos, dingoes, many types of lizards.
So yeah, put that one on your list of things to do in the Alice.
Hi guys, we've just rocked up to Alice Springs School of the Air. We're just gonna check it out and go inside and have a look to see what they've got. Fly this way to our visitor centre.
Isolated Children Parents Association of Australia. World's largest classroom.
Established in 1951.
I'll paint with colors and I'll sing until my lungs give out. I'm gonna let the sun shine in today. And I will leave my windows open so that I can hear the sound of people talking and the wind blow.
And all different sorts of habitats where different plants and animals can survive. And in the different sorts of habitats, there's different types of vegetation.
Well guys, that was the School of the Air. It only cost $12.50. I think it's $9 for children. Now, there's some interesting stuff in there, and I guess for kids from the big smoke coming to a little place like this, seeing how the kids out in the country learn how they do their schooling is quite interesting. And if you came during school period, you'd actually see it happening right there in front of you. The guy was pretty informative. He's been here for 6 years. Anyway, they've had some famous people come through here, and they've got all that information in there. We bought a book called Recipes from the Centre, and that comes from a lot of the stations, and the kids have put them together and they've put them in there. So I'll do a bit of a cook up and see what I can come up with. One thing I did want to say, you can do donations, and the donations are $10, and they put your name in a book, and then it goes out into the library. And the area that they cover is fairly huge. It goes South Australia, West Australia, Northern Territory. They don't go into Queensland because Mount Isa and Charters Towers look after that area. But the kids are all over the place. They send the books out, the kids read the books come back. Now for each child, he was saying that they provide $18,000 worth of equipment. Now in that's a computer, a scanner, a printer, a satellite dish, and that'll go out and they'll stay with that family until the kids finish school. If there's 2 or 3 kids in that family, then they get 2 or 3 computers. But to kit each one out, it's about 18 grand. The NT government cover about, I think he said 16 grand of that, 15, 16 grand, 15. And then donations and other things cover the rest of it. But they do that with all the kids. I think he said the most they've had is 70. And the least I think he said was, can you remember, Oz? I think it might have been 20 or 25 was the least amount that they have. They've got about 12 teachers and 150 kids, I think he was saying.
Yeah, 150 at the moment.
Yeah, and that's all different years. Anyway, if you're in the NT, if you're in Alice Springs, pop in and have a bit of a look. It's not too bad. Morning guys, we're at the Museum of the Gun and the Australian Trucking Hall of Fame. We're just going to take you through and show you what is on offer here. It's a fairly big museum. You need probably 2 hours to get around and have a look at everything. The first part that we're in is actually all about the gun, and we'll actually take you out and show you the old gun train and walk through it in a minute, or later on. In the meantime, we'll just walk around here and we'll have a bit of a squiz. Come on.
In the trees. Oh, I will open up my eyes so I can see the light. Oh, and I'll try to spread my wings so I can fly. Oh, and the darkness starts to fade. Feels like things are gonna go my way.
Those knives were made from the old gun railway spikes. They used to hold the wood into the ground.
The light. Oh, and I'll try to spread my wings so I can fly. Oh, and the darkness starts to fade. Feels like things are gonna go my way. I'm gonna let the sun shine in the day. I'm gonna let the past be filled with
Lots of old stuff here from back in the day. Some people think it was junk. Other people would disagree.
I'm gonna let the past be filled with smoke, and I will try to fix what has been
Old Model T, 1913.
broken. And take this weight off my shoulders, 'cause I know yesterday ain't coming back. I'm gonna let the past stay in the cold. I will listen to the ocean, let its unsaid words be spoken, and I'll let my mind be carried by the waves. Oh, I will open up my
finally found the photo of my father. Here it is here. Don Grant. A couple of the trucks. He was inducted in 2012. And it reads, Don Grant worked for Harold Lewis carting bricks from Ballarat after leaving the Ballarat Technical College in 1952. At just 17 he started carting logs from Mount Cole Forest, Beaufort for Phil Sutton, driving a TS3 common knocker with a wooden pole jinker. In 1970 Don purchased a Leyland Comet from Keith Smith's trucks in Ballarat with a 12-yard semi on the back and started carting sand and gravel around the Swan Hill district until forming his own company, North Vic Grain Traders. Fortunately, he's passed away and is no longer with us. But there you go, I only found out that he was my father when I was 29 years of age. So I never met him until then. And that was in about 1998 when I first met him. Got to meet him a few times and spend some time with him, and it was great to know him. I have lots of brothers and sisters from his side of the family. Even old Slim Dusty got a mention in this Hall of Fame. But here's one thing I didn't know. His real name is David Gordon Kirkpatrick. He was 11 when he wrote his first song. He was already calling himself Slim Dusty. He was determined even then that would grow up and become a country music singer in 1952 with singer-songwriter wife Joy McKean and a brand new baby in tow, and they launched their famous travelling Slim Dusty show. There you go.
Open up my eyes so I can see the light. Oh, and I'll try to spread my wings so I can fly. Oh, and the darkness starts to fade. Feels like things are gone.
Obviously they have some sort of a cook-up around here. Probably all the people that stay in the caravan park here. Or they must just have reunions and functions every now and then. Currently the original road train, or the first ever road train, is here somewhere. Ooh, smells new. I guess if you're a truck driver, this will get you pretty excited looking through here. How cool is this? They've cut away a cab. Used to watch a TV series when I was young called BJ and the Bear. Used to drive a Kenworth truck. The old sleeper. She struggles driving the Ram. Thinks she can drive a truck. Those horns are on the roof and you've got to pull them.
All the kids can jump in and play truck driving. Jump in, sit down.
Come closer, dance for me. Easy, tiger, easy, let your hair down. Come closer, let me see all your million faces and all your million mistakes. You don't need to hide.
Think I can hear the train coming. Here it comes.
You don't need to hide. so that we can be together. Everything that has been don't matter no more. We've burned it. All those whirlwinds can't touch us no more. We've earned it. We've earned it.
Hey guys, just to let you know that for an adult it's $25. They do a concession for $20. They have a little train ride that goes around, which just went past. It's like one of those miniature trains. It's $5. The museum was very cool. Took probably 2 hours to walk through.
Morning guys, we are out West McDonnell Ranges, west of Alice Springs. We are on our way to Glen, Helen Discovery Park for 2 nights, but we've actually turned off on the way because it's only 9 o'clock in the morning to have a look at Stanley Chasm.
Your eyelids and perfect lips got me rushing pen, and I'm so lit like lilies you owe.
So guys, this is the camping area, Stanley Chasm. We're not staying here the night. Moving on to Glen Helen. Larapinta Trail information.
That's where we're going, to Glen Helen. At the moment we're down here.
We're here, so we're going all the way along up here to Glen Helen.
So there's Stanley Chasm, 15 minute each way, 2.4 kilometre round trip. Light, relatively easy, okay, wheelchair accessible.
The fragrance goes to my head, my darling, I get everything that has been don't matter no more.
Chasm.
We've burned it.
So the Chasm track, 1.2 kilometres, 15 minutes each way, wheelchair accessible. What a beautiful walk. And the sun reflecting off the rocks is amazing.
All those whirlwinds can't touch us no more.
Some people were saying it's really cold in the Chasm because of the wind. I've still got jeans and Ugg boots on. The sun's beautiful though.
We've earned it. We've earned it. We've been mostly off track and under attack, so we've earned it. Yeah, we've stayed loyal to each other. Now everything that has been don't matter no more. We've burned it. All those whirlwinds can't touch us no more. We've earned it. Everything that has.
Welcome to Ellery Creek Big Hole. So Ellery Creek Big Hole is only 2 kilometres off the main road.
We've been mostly off track and under attack, so we've earned it. Yeah, we've stayed loyal to each other. Now everything that has been don't matter no more. We've burned it. All those whirlwinds can't touch us no more. We've earned it. Everything that has been don't matter no more. We've burned it. All those whirlwinds can't.
Hey guys, morning. We're at Ormiston Gorge. It was only 11 k's up the road from where we stayed last night, and then once you turn off it was another 8 k's in, so not far at all. And there's a kiosk here and some toilets. And if you have a look in the background, you can now see some of the hills. Picnic and barbecue areas. You can actually camp here over the back there. You'll see all the caravans and stuff like that. Walks information, drinking water information. And there you go.
Just looking at all the different walks you can do. This is the map. Obviously we're here. If you head this way, you can't get across the water because it's actually freezing cold at the moment.
I reckon we go for a walk here. It's only 300 metres.
Yeah, and just to see what it's like. Yeah.
And then come back.
Yeah. All right, well, let's come with us and we'll take you on a walk to Ormandston Gorge.
So the sun's coming through over the waterhole. Looks gorgeous. Here we are going up the Ghost Gum Walk up to the lookout. Hasn't been too bad. As you see, there's stairs a fair way up. Not sure how far they go. There's the car park and that down there. Ancient sea floor. The rocks beneath your feet once lay at the bottom of the sea. 800 million years ago. All this area was covered by warm, shallow water. Not gonna lie, I think I've had a few too many beers and pies. I'm blowing a bit. I'm not going to keel over, but hey, it's a good little workout. Bit of oxygen in the lungs. It's down where we just were, down to the gorge.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. On me, yeah. No escaping from my mind, but low key.
Hi guys, we are at Helen Discovery Caravan Park. That's the caravan park up there. Unpowered is right up the top, powered is down here. Then you've got some toilets and reception and their communal sort of barbecue fire area over there. And back onto the gorge. Here's Dave having a read.
It's home of the black-footed rock wallaby. And there's one right up here, one I prepared earlier. The waterhole in the gorge is one of the relatively small numbers of permanent waterholes along the Finke River, so they tend to hang out around here. The organ pipes, an interesting geological feature and site of significance to Aboriginal people. They are a series of sandstone layers situated behind the Glen Helen waterhole. Earth movements have turned them on end. Each vertical layer looks like a part of a huge pipe organ. To access this area you will need to swim through the waterhole, which I won't be doing today. Be aware the water may be very cold, and then walk along the river for about 15 minutes. So this is my new shirt, Jürgen from Boss sent out to me. Pretty cool shirt. Right, have a look at the back. Big muscle.
Travelling Made Easy Black Ops at boss370.com.au. But you know what? Check out the view behind Dave.
The guys at 370 though, they provide stabilising legs for the caravans. If you look in our YouTube channel, you'll see a video that I did on them, and I'm going to do another one shortly. But the legs are phenomenal, very easy to use, and you just put your drill in them, bzz, bzz, away you go. They also do caravan movers and trailer movers. Anyway, check them out, boss370.com.au. Yo!
River crossing. Oh, there's a bridge. How cute. Don't jump off the bridge, Dave.
I'm the troll. You shall not pass.
You are a troll.
So this is the Glen Helen Gorge. Go a bit closer and bring you guys with us. Colours are very orange. Crystal clear water, and that's down the gorge. I'll send the drone down and we'll be able to see what's around there. My gimbal flying up. Yeah, you're right. Hey, so we're at the kiosk here where you check in to stay. They also have a little bar and a restaurant here, and they have an outdoor deck where you can sit out and have a beer. They have a communal fire pit where people come down, and the lady was saying that last week they had a muso out here. He's away this week and he'll be back next week. So they must do things on and off. Oh, happy hours from 4 till 6.
You know that you one of a kind, wanna show me, baby, the things you feel do with that body, yo. Show up everywhere that I be, yo. All you wanna do is party, yo. I know, I know. You are the type that they warn me about, yeah. When I'm with you, all the wrong feels alright, yeah. She the real thing, but she cold-hearted like Greenland. Church girl moving like a queen pen. Hey, nyama tengbe olo, nyama tengbe o. Nyama tende olo, nyama tende o. She said let me know when you ready for me, ready for me, ready for me. She said let me know when you ready for me, ready for me, ready for me, yeah. Nyama tengbe olo, nyama tengbe o. Nyama tende olo, nyama tende o. Fashionably late on purpose, all eyes on you. So fashionably late. Wind up on the place, now all of the guys want you. She shut it down and knows how to move it and checking what I'm gonna do. You know what I'm gonna do. We making a movie, the things you and I go through. Every time we link up, it's a roller coaster when we make love. Sometimes I don't really know where I have you. Feels like someday you could flip us. She the real thing, but she cold-hearted like Greenland. Church girl moving like a queen pen. Hey, yeah, my thing,
Hey guys, it's that time again. Joke time with Dave. Hey Roz, I was just driving down the road and I seen a burglar kicking in his own door. He must have been working from home. Catches.